guys had a lot of success in a lot of the practices, but what was it like to see this machine work in a game?
Man, it was fun. Practices don't do it justice, truthfully. I mean, it was up-tempo, no huddle, slinging the ball around. You know, it was fun. Like, we were supposed to play a half, but I looked at Steph. I said, man, I don't want to come out, you know, because I was just now getting in my groove and kind of finding it out. Because at first when the bullets was flying, I was kind of like, what's going on here, you know? Because, you know, we huddle up at practice and we go, but, you know, now I see how it's going to be. It's going to be an exciting year for sure.
First 5 plays of the game, 5 different receivers caught a pass.
Yeah.
What does that say about what this offense is?
Yeah. I mean, when I saw it happen, I was just like, it was just like bing, 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 bing. I was like, when is it my turn? Next thing you know, it's my turn. And, you know, I caught it. And, you know, it was fun.
What did you think of the throw across the body to Beasley over the middle? I don't know if you saw that.
That's Josh, and he walked up to me. He told me he clocked a 19.4 on the little scramble, the 4th down scramble, and so that's impressive as well. So, I mean, deservingly so. You know, his contract speaks for what type of player he is. So.
I mean, there's a lot of debate, you know, preseason games, how valuable is the time in there, but based on the experience today and your obvious experience, you know, in the league and in the game, how beneficial is it to have had that to close the preseason as an offense?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, obviously, playing in the preseason, going on year 12, you know, I was like, do I want to play? But I said, yeah, I need to get out there and play because practicing and the game is two different energies. And so I'm happy I played today because now I could take what I've learned from this preseason game in terms of the up-tempo and how I need to control my breathing and just everything. I think that it was good for me to play a half today going into the season.
Dion, you've seen this offense perform last year. You've seen it through training camp. Is there any sense of validation or just that, you know, with Josh behind center for the first time in the preseason of what this offense can do? Was there some sense of validation knowing that you could carry it over from the practice field from last year back into this, you know, what you're, you know, against an opponent?
Absolutely. And if we speak in specifically on Josh, I would just say, like, that just shows the type of pro that he is. Like, he didn't play in the first 2 and then got in the 3rd and no hiccup. You know, Josh has been working every day in practice like it's a game. And it showed. And we're happy to do it. We're happy to and protect them and shoot. Like, we got guys and like E that keep the offense comfortable because Josh has guys he can throw that ball to. So it's just showing, and it just shows the type of person that Josh is. That he takes every rep that he gets in practice extremely serious, and it shows on game day.
I have a question for both of you. Dion, you've played in front of this crowd before, but how nice was it to get back in front of it? And then Emmanuel, your first time in front of this crowd as well.
Sal, listen, bro, I'm going to tell you the truth, right? It was the best feeling to see them fans coming out that tunnel. You know, the Mafia doing what they do, just seeing all them faces, all that red, white, and blue. And I'm telling you, this is why Buffalo is so special. And it's just amazing that these guys can finally see why Buffalo is what Buffalo is. Like, Diggs ain't never feel that. Like, all these, like, young guys, they ain't never felt that. And today, it was just a short fuse, but I'm telling you, night games, first game of the season, it's going to hit. It's going to hit.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. I mean, obviously post-COVID, you know, running out of the tunnel with no fans, that was kind of depressing, you know. But now running out with fans, it was awesome. And just feeling their energy. And it's crazy because this preseason game, most of the time, you know, when I catch, like, I move the chains, I usually get the crowd going. This preseason, I really didn't. But I can't wait until that first game versus the Steelers. I'm going to get them going, and I'm going to feed off them, and they're going to feed off us. And so it's going to be fun.
Yeah, do you have a sense of where the offensive line is at this point? You guys finally got together also as a line. Do you have a sense of where you guys are now at the end of the preseason?
You know, that's a great question, but that's a question for the coaches. I mean, I think the guys that are out there are doing a good job with playing next to the guys that they're told to play next to. But as you know, it's an up and down battle. Camp isn't over. Spots are going to be moved. People are trying to figure out exactly what is the best fit, but how they're doing it, it's working. And I'm just glad to be a part of it for another year.
How valuable was it for you to play today at 90-degree weather, up-tempo, and how do you feel your conditioning is?
Yeah, so this was a huge test because coming back and with that heat and playing for the whole first half with just straight juice first series was 12 plays, but I feel like I'm improving tremendously. Like this week was a huge jump from where I was like last week. You know, the strength staff and McDermott and OG, they've been on me, and I've been grinding every day after practice, and just a little bit here and there to get my conditioning back, and it's showing. But and the heat definitely helped, and as you can see, I'm sitting here sweating. It's still hot, but it all plays a huge part in the recovery.
Emmanuel, there's not a lot of people in this league that have more ability to evaluate wide receiver talent. What did you see, not only today, but since you got here in Gabriel Davis?
Oh, man, he's a player. And I've been through that. So last year, I didn't really know too much about him. And then when I started watching the Bills highlights, I was like, this number 13 he has very strong hands, strong player, great run after the catch. And so he's one of them players, man, that, you know, he can step in at any time, any role, and make a huge play. And so he just adds depth to their wide receiver core. And great young player, second year. And it's crazy because when I was watching him, I didn't even know he was a rookie. He doesn't play like a rookie. He doesn't act like a rookie. And, you know, McDermott had him come up and, you know, tell the team about, you know, his story and how he's overcome so much, so many obstacles. And it shows with his game, and it shows with what type of person he is, his maturity and everything. So definitely, you know, happy to play alongside a guy like that.
Dion, what did you think of his touchdown celebration?
I mean, Gabe, talk about Gabe, right? Yeah, Gabe just continues to let his personality shine. And, you know, he's a young dude, but he got the moves, man. And we rally behind him. And he's honestly showing, I'm pretty sure, some older guys a couple of tricks, too.